Folks, hello and welcome back to the Classic Show. My name is Peter Langan, and in today's video I'm going to be unboxing some of these really cool parts that came all the way from Kiev in Ukraine. Now you might be wondering, what are those parts for? Well, they're actually for the heated seat inside my 2008 3.6 TDV8 Range Rover, which is not working correctly. Guys, I know if you have one of these Range Rovers with the heated and cool seats, often you'll find they do not work. I don't know what it is, they just fail. And it does my head in. And this one I had to get fixed. I spent so long looking over at the passenger seat with its lovely heated, lovely cool seat, whereas my driver's one didn't work. So I've ordered all the parts and I'm going to fix it. So what I done was I actually removed this part here from the vertical part of my seat. And you can see straight away what's wrong with it. Look at that. It's just broken apart. I guarantee you, if you're switching on your heated seat and after about 2 seconds, 3 seconds, it switches off when in heated mode, likely there's a break in this plastic here inside the back of your seat. If you switch on cooling, it actually will work generally fine. It'll blow cool air for a long time. Now, to be honest with you, I actually prefer just the standard heated seats. I think it's much more reliable. I think it works actually a little bit better, but unfortunately I don't have that. This is it here, all right? Now you can see there where I've actually tried to heat glue it back together, so like melt it back together. But it's so delicate, and when you actually go to put it back into the car, it breaks, so it's no good to me. So what I done was, I said I'm going to have to replace this unit. I actually looked it up, and it's not cheap. I think it's about £330 from Land Rover, something like that. Either way, I just said I'm not spending that, right? So what I said was, I need to get some spare parts here, because everything else is fine. What I did was I went onto eBay, and I found a supplier selling parts for this particular item, because there wasn't much secondhand available. I think people just usually sell the seat as one whole unit. Strangely enough, they came from Kiev. So this part and this part here arrived in the post. Now, I don't think I actually need all of it, but I said, I'm ordering it all just to be sure I get, I have everything I need to fix my heated seat. First things first, let's open these packaging and let's have a look and see what's inside. So we'll just move this out of the way. And just bearing in mind, it actually was really easy to take off the back of the seat. I actually thought that was going to be really hard. Guys, it's really simple, and I'll show you when I'm putting this back into the car, but don't be panicked about that. I was afraid that would be difficult. I wouldn't get it back together right. It's easy. So, now I don't think we're actually going to need this part here. I don't think we're going to need this. I think this bit is actually working fine in my car, so I have this. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave that here for the moment. I'm just going to ignore that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to open this part here. Now, I think this is the bit that we do need. Trusty scissors. Let's open it up. Okay, absolutely perfect. This is the piece we need. Voila. Problem fixed. Very simple fix, okay? Now, my first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove these cable ties because they're part of our problem. Now, I don't know. It's actually really easy to take off, guys. Just look, just. There we go. I'm happy with that. Just remove this here. So now we can just look better. We can see where it all went wrong. That's where it used to be joined together, and that broke, and as I said, I tried to glue it back together. It was also damaged up here at the top, and the bottom was actually fine. Perfect. Now, here's my new piece. Let's stick this on. And it should just all pop back together. Absolutely solid. The next stage would be to get new cable ties and literally just place them into these wee grooves here and just tighten them up. I actually don't think it would actually need these. I think like it's fairly solid. I don't foresee it being under that sort of pressure that it could possibly pop out. Maybe it's slightly different when the motor's running, but these weren't very tight anyway, so I think it's okay. Guys, if you're enjoying these videos, make sure as well, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We really like it. It really helps the channel and just helps us grow and create more content and figure out what you guys are liking as well. So that'd be really, really cool. So guys, let's get this in the car. Let's test it out and let's see how it goes. Okay folks, so we're going to take this off here, this cover here. It's easy. You pop these out on either side, pop pop that out there as well. Just done that. And then eventually we just undo the clips here underneath. And we just push this down. Now I'm going to try to leave the camera so you can actually see me do it, if I can. It could be tricky. All right, let's try that. One side off there, you just literally just pop it out. Show you here. So in here, just pop it out. I'm going to do the same in here. And now, just push down. There we go. Now, you can see here, my clip is broken, but it doesn't really matter. So we'll not worry too much about that. Right, so now you'll see down in here, these will line up with wee holes here. There's 3 little screws here that we screw in to hold this thing in place. So let me just show you here. Yeah. So there's one here, there's one there, and there's one underneath down there. So I've got all those 3 in now. I got this push back in here, that's how I lined it up. So the last thing I need to do is plug this in. Voila. That seat should be working. And I'm going to check it now, okay? Before we put it back together, key in the ignition. Heated seat on. Says it's working. So far it doesn't seem to be working, folks. I might have to change the wee sensor in here, in there. Otherwise I might have to clear the faults. So I'm just going to check that out now. I'll let you know, and that'll be the status in the next video. If I do have to change, I'll make a video on this. If not, we're in business and I'll let you know. But literally this just pops back on the same way it came off. So yeah, that's today's ramblings with a Range Rover. Subscribe, like, comment. Oh, it's making noise. Let's check. Yes, there's heat there. It's working. I'm pretty confident. I'll update you in 5 minutes. I'm sitting here on a nice warm seat. I'm absolutely delighted it actually did work. What I'm going to do now is I'm just jumping into my IED tool to show you, and I'm also going to clear the faults if I can. Hoping to do more of these videos as we kind of, you know, repair the cars and work on the car Stephen's working on as well, that Range Rover. So it'll be really good to have you on board. So let's just read all the faults. This is the first time I've had a heated seat in a Vogue SE Range Rover. Full stop. I've had 2 of these cars, the heated seat has never worked on the driver's side. And now it's working. I'm absolutely delighted. Heat cool, 1 fault. What is it? Aspirator motor fault. Let's clear them all anyway. It's warm anyway, so like, can't be that bad. Let's see now again. Let's read our faults again. Yep. Nothing for the heated seat whatsoever. Working 100%. So guys, thank you so much for joining this episode. Short episode, but useful episode, I think. If you have problems with your heated seats, it's not that hard to fix. You wouldn't mind that. That I need to fix. We won't worry about that one. But they're not that hard to fix. Go at it, open it up, see if it's actually, the tubing is broken, have a look and see, you know, if that's broken, that'd be my first protocol to fix that. Sometimes if it's a very small crack, you possibly could fix it. Mine was obviously a big crack. I tried to fix it, it didn't work. Ordered a new part, I think it's about 40 or 50 quid. But anyway, I'll put the links down below for the parts. It can either be 1 or 2 things really. If the motor doesn't really fail, that's where we're at. Guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us a comment. We love it. We want to grow this channel, and it'd be great to have you guys on along with us on the journey. Alright folks, take care and chat to you soon.